racial, ethnic, or any gender-related comments as directed toward players, coaches, officials, or other fans will result in removal from the arena and expulsion from the contest involving our athletes. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. And now it's my time to introduce to you the starting lineups for this evening's game. First, the visitors, the Raiders from Southern Wells. This team is coached by Kyle Penrod. The starting lineup tonight consists of a 5'5" freshman guard from 10, Kyle Johnson. A 5'5" freshman guard number 11, Annalise Rowe. And a 5'7" freshman forward number 12, Amelia Penrod. 5'10" freshman forward number 25, Leanne Carpenter. And rounding out the starting lineup, we have a 5'7" forward, she's a sophomore, number 30, Keely Miller. And now the starting lineup for your Huntington Vikings. Starting guard, 5'1", 8-inch junior, number 4, Emmy Thompson. Starting forward is 5'7" junior, number 5, Elizabeth McGilson. Starting center is 6-foot tall freshman, number 20, Abby Loren. Starting guard, 5'9" freshman, number 21, Addison Winter. And now we got the starting lineup for Coach Katie Arnold. The 5'5" junior guard, number 31, Emma Richard. Joining us after the court tonight, the officiating of representative James Wagner. Jump ball, possession arrow to Lady Hawks. Foul number 25, Leanne Carpenter. This puts number 20, Abby Loren, at the line. She'll shoot 2. Vikings basketball. Foul 25, Leah Carter. Lindsay Pilson enters forward in lights. And Richard comes back in the game with the Lady Vikings. Number 2 is Paul jumping back in. Following 11, Molly Grant, that's her first. This is 25, Brian Carter, she knocks down the first. Taking the quarterback. foul number 24, McKinley Woodward. This puts number 30, Katie Bell at the line, shooting 2. Analyst Rose puts taking corner line shot 2. Snaps down first. And second. First of all, 31, Richard. We don't talk very much, you should too. Oh, perfect. Also, Reese Knowles. Foul 12, Reese Knowles. Leah Carpenter, everyone. Adam Morrison from the Blue game for the Lady Raiders. About 33,
do you like take that emotion? You know what I mean? Okay, so I know she just
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHS.
It's time for Huntington North Lady Vikings basketball on your Huntington North Sports Authority, Viking Radio 91.9 WVSH. Before we head to the hardwood, we'd like to thank the following sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible.
Bippus State Bank, First Federal Savings Bank, Hartberg Roth Garrett Halverstadt Law, Nove, Rich Roofing Systems, and Wise Guys Downtown.
Now let's head to the arena for the fast-paced action of Lady Vikings basketball on your home for Huntington North Sports, Viking Radio 91.9 WVSH.
Hello, listeners, and welcome back to another exciting night of some Vikings basketball action. I'm Lucas Harris, and I'm here with Christian Jemison. And tonight, Lady Vikings are going to be taking on the Wayne Generals. Now, this is a very interesting matchup. Going back to last season, Huntington North defeated Wayne 71-44. That was at Wayne. And the Lady Vikings coming off a 64-54 loss last Saturday to East Noble, at East Noble. So, CJ, what do you think some ways the Lady Vikings can help get back in the win column tonight? What do you think is going to be most important?
I think the most important thing is we're just going to have to get out there and start off hot. I think Huntington is going to have to come out fast. We all know Wayne's going to be pretty fast, but I think that we have more depth than Wayne. And if you look at the record against common opponents, I mean, we're both 2-4, so it's going to be pretty evenly matched. But I think Huntington North got it. Huntington did beat them the last year, January 15, 2025. We did beat them 71-44. So I think we got that momentum already there.
Yeah, and in the last game against Wayne, Huntington North got carried by three pretty good performances. Lucy Reich, 24 points, 3 boards, steal. Then Hayden Bailey with 27 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, and Marissa Trout adding 11 points. So they both graduated, but obviously Lucy Wright going to have to continue her scoring streak here tonight to give the Lady Vikes a chance. And then just I think the whole team, just more smoothness, executing the offense better, getting better shots. That's going to be very important tonight, as well as turning the ball over less. Lady Vikes having a lot of turnovers against East Noble, fouling a lot. You have to put yourself in the best position to succeed. And, against East Noble, the Lady Vikes fell into a 16-0 hole in the first quarter. Like you said, CJ, starting off strong tonight is definitely going to be important for getting a win here against the Generals.
And they're coming in here at 6-9, and we're coming in here at 5-11. I mean, they're super even. So it's whoever comes to play better. Whoever comes to play better for a team aspect and individual aspect. I mean, if Lucy comes in here, starts us hot, and then gets everybody else rolling, it could be a pretty big win for us for the sectionals. And honestly, looking at them warm up right now, I haven't seen Wayne girls make one shot in the past minute, so
yeah,
they're looking pretty good.
They're not doing too hot in warm-ups. That is true. Yeah, and this team averaging 35 points a game, 19 boards, and 5 steals. And they're a very small lineup, like you said, so they're probably going to be athletic and fast. Their tallest player is 5'10", so I think in terms of defense, matching up on the glass, getting rebounds, definitely match up favorably against them. And this will be a pretty crucial game for sectional seeding with Lady Vikes sitting at 5-11, Wayne at 6-9. So, yeah, in terms of ranking in the sectional, where Wayne's currently 3rd, Lady Vikes are 4th, and then Wayne is sitting at 5th in the SAC. Lady Vikes are 7th in their conference, the NEA. And, Wayne is coming off a down game. They lost to Blackhawk Christian 44-27. And their main players this season are going to be Davion Iron, 17 points, 6 boards, assists, and a steal. And then a couple other players, Mariah Bryant, Zaire Atkinson, averaging about 5 points a game each as well. But overall, I think this will be a good game for the Lady Vikes to help, just get back and kind of test out that depth and just see who can perform, going into sectionals coming up here in about 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's going to come here really fast. I mean, it's a long season, but it goes by really fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, season started beginning of November, now, middle of January. So, yeah, we've been going fast, 16 games down and about 7 to go. And for the Lady Vikes this season, obviously, going to have the main contributors here tonight. Need big performances from them to win. Lucy Wright, 17 points, 4 boards, 2 steals. Ruby Grog, 8 points and 6 boards. And then Addie Richardson, 9 points, 6 boards, 3 steals. With them, with Lucy and Addie contributing 18 and 14 against East Noble, and then Ella Doyle coming in with 9 points. And I just think, like we've been saying tonight, just need more consistency on both ends of the ball, watching the fouls on defense, and then taking care of the ball, turning it over less. I think that Lady Vikes here tonight, I think they just really need to get on the glass, really defend the glass well.
For sure.
Because they're going to need to get those rebounds. And I think, just take advantage of those matchups against this smaller winning team. Because they're gonna be fast. They're probably going to come out pressing and just using that quickness and athleticism to their advantage, try to push the pace and push the Lady Vikes in transition.
Wayne does have a pretty young team. So, I mean, we have a pretty young team as well. But I think that our team, we look solid. We look really solid. And we have, we're not tall by any means, but we have, decent size. You know what I mean? For a girl basketball team.
I mean, yeah, we have our tallest player, Ruby Grog, topping out at about 6 foot.
Yeah, Abby Warren's 6 foot. That's crazy.
That's pretty good for girls basketball team, in high school.
We have Claire Schaefer too. She's 5'11". So.
Yeah, we have some size, we have some depth. I think just using that to our advantage is going to be really crucial here tonight because they're going to push the pace. They're going to use their athleticism. And so I might add Wayne Lawyer Smith III, first-year head coach. He's 6'9" to start his Wayne tenure. And we have a pregame interview with Coach Andrews while the national anthem plays here. Stay tuned. All right, so I'm here with Lady Vikings head coach Gary Andrews, and following the season opening loss to Snyder, just how's the mood of the locker room been?
We understood it was Snyder's 4th game. Snyder's one of the better teams in the state. They're really quick, and we're not going to play very many teams that can play defense like Snyder did. So I think our kids were excited about tonight.
All right, that's good to hear. And at times during that game, the offense was maybe a little bit slow. How are we going to get everybody involved here tonight and just maybe score a little bit more?
I think we just got to try to run our sets. The other night, Snyder played such good defense. Our guard really didn't get us into our set. Didn't get into our offense like we wanted to do. And we've really worked on that in practice since then. And hopefully we're going to get into our sets a lot better and get some better shots.
All right, and thus far for Oak Hill, Brandon Daly has really been the standout, averaging 13 points and 10 rebounds. What does she really do well, and how is the team going to slow her down tonight?
She really scored inside really well. She runs the floor really well. So we're trying to not let her get the ball inside and try to block her out when they miss a shot.
And what are some of the keys to a Lady Viking victory tonight?
We got to take care of the ball. We got to have a lot less turnovers. We got to get good shots. We got to play good defense. And we got to try to get our running game going. It's hard to get our running game going against Snyder because they're so quick. They rebound it quite well. Tonight we're hoping to rebound and get our ball up and down and get some easy buckets.
All right, good luck here tonight. Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
I'm here with head coach. Sorry about that, listeners. Had a little bit of technical difficulties there. Wrong interview playing on accident. But yeah, back to tonight's matchup. Wayne Generals versus the Lady Vikes. About to hear the starting lineups for both teams here tonight.
I am so psyched. I am so psyched to see the Vikings play tonight.
Starting at guard, 5'2" junior, number 3, Rosia King.
Bralia King, number 3, guard for the Generals. Diva Irons, 5'7" guard for Wayne. Pierre Akeson, number 5'7" forward.
Starting forward, 5'9", freshman number 33, Trinity Calhoun.
Trinity Calhoun, number 33, 5'9" forward. That's the starting for Wayne now for the Lady Vikes.
Starting at the top, 5'8", plus 110,
Lucy Wright, number 10.
That's a bucket right there, boys.
Yeah. Number 11, Kendall D. Haven, 5'9" freshman. 12, Riley Wilson, 5'7" junior. 14, Ruby Grog, 5'11" forward. James Richardson, number 21. And then we got Gary Andrews, the head coach of the Lady Vikes here. Lawyer L.B. Smith coaching on the Wayne sideline tonight. And the team's taking the floor.
Who's the other star?
Team's taking the floor. About ready to tip off.
I don't know.
Lining up here, about ready to tip off. Got Grog and Bryant. And opening tip's going to go to the Lady Vikes. It's Wilson with it straight off the bat, passing it over to Reich. In the corner, it's Grog passing it on the wing back to Wilson. Taking some defenders with her. Reich into the paint to Richardson. And officials are going to call a held ball here.
Jump ball.
Quick jump ball. 17 seconds into the night. So possession's going to alternate to the Generals. This is Akeson getting in. Lady Vikes already pressing, trying to keep Wayne down here.
Ooh, and it's out.
Court. Yeah, and out of bounds immediately.
That was out on Bralia King.
Yeah, number 3 for the Generals. LB Smith not looking too happy about that one, so possession's going to go to the Lady Vikes. Reich with it. Over to Wilson. Ooh, almost losing a hold of it. Then you're going to pass it back to Reich.
Corner.
Corner 3, Grog wide open, and it's just going to airball it. Not a great shot there. Good selection. Had the good clean look. Yeah. Daviana Irons here for the Generals, passing it back to King. Back to Irons. Back to King again. Just passing around the arc. Grog defending King well. Ball's going to go back to her, and officials will blow a whistle here. It's going to be the first foul of the night on the Lady Vikes.
Number 4 Irons, shoot 2 here.
Going to shoot 2 free throws, yeah, and that foul is going to be on number 11, Kendall D. Haven for the Lady Vikes. So Irons' first free throw, that one's going to be no good. So still a 0-0 game, 6:56 to play in the first quarter. And now Irons back at the line for Wayne. And that one's going to be a bucket. That one's good. Giving the Generals first point of the night, 1-0 with 6:53 to play.
Ooh, wide open for that layup.
Yeah, Grog in the low post. Can't get the shot to go, though. Official's going to blow a whistle, though. And I think this one is going to be on the Generals. No, it's actually on the Lady Vikes. Second foul of the night already for Huntington North. And
That was on the Generals.
yeah, scorekeepers put it on the Lady Vikes at first. So, yeah, possession is going to stay here for the Lady Vikes. And that was on Amira Tyree, number 1 for Wayne. And Wayne playing some good defense here, getting possession. Lady Vikes fighting to keep the ball in bounds, but they're not going to do so. So, again, possession is going to be heading the other way for Wayne. This is Akison taking it out of bounds for them. Oh. Almost
Good
loses
defense.
the ball. Good defense. D-Haven getting a hold of it, yeah.
On a fast break now. Oh,
Reich losing control of the ball.
it's a little scramble out there.
We're all going to pick it up, and a held ball will be called. See who the officials give possession to here. Another foul, and this is going to be on number 2, Mariah Bryant for the Generals. And Reich letting her rip from deep and can't get the shot to go through the hoop, but she's going to get fouled.
3 free throws right there.
Yeah, that's already the 3rd foul of the night for Wayne. So at this rate, they're going to be heading into the bonus pretty quick, potentially giving the Lady Vikes some easy opportunities from the line. And Richardson will take this one out for Wayne.
It was not a shot foul.
Yeah, it wasn't a shot foul. I think the foul was a little before the shot. Not into the motion yet, at least. They're going to get it into Wilson, and Wilson is getting berated by some Wayne defenders here. And gets the pass over to Reich, finds her. Now D-Haven, and into the post. Out to Grog. There's passing around the arc, trying to get a shot here. Wilson. Grog's open, but isn't going to take the shot. Goes for the layup, can't get it to fall. And then Richardson's going to get it back through the hoop. So it's going to give the Lady Vikes their first lead of the night, 2-1 with 5:38 to play. Again, pressing again, trying to stop Wayne before they can get into the half court. And it's working. Their offense looking pretty disjointed here. But number 1, Tyree, wide open, can't get the three-pointer. Rebound, Grog gets it over to Reich. Taking it quickly the other way for the Lady Vikes. Richardson driving in. Layup's not going to go, but it's going to get picked up off the ground by Wilson on the right wing, and then over to Grog yet again in the corner.
Back to Wilson. Dribbling up. Okay. Nice shot.
Richardson, no shot there off the glass, but it's going to be no good. Picked up by Akison. And then Wayne just passing it around, trying to get some clean looks. Irons with it. Lady Vikes setting up in this 2-3 zone, just trying to not give Wayne many gaps. And they're going to get a bucket there. That's Diva Irons with it.
Beating the press really well here. Got to get that ball. Okay. The rebound. And one. D-Haven there. So, yeah, Reich trying to get the layup in. Can't get it. And then D-Haven's going to put it right back in. Fouls on Trinity Calhoun, number 33 for the Generals. So it's going to send D-Haven to the line for Huntington North, shooting some free throws here. And just to recap, Lady Vikes now holding a 4-3 lead with 4:16 to play in the first. Hopefully we can get some more easy bucket opportunities from that press that we're breaking.
I mean, that's a pretty easy one right there. That's a good one. D-Haven just getting that free throw. The Lady Vikes have struggled from the line. Yeah, Richardson steals it. Good play there. And hook shot, spinning around the defender there, and just like that. Lady Vikes leading 7-3.
Oh, Oh, you can see that confidence right there from her, just after getting that steal.
Yeah, Richardson gets a foul there. Tough play. Being pretty aggressive on defense. Her first of the night, second for the Lady Vikes, the quarter. And Wayne taking their time on offense. They're trying to set something up here. Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Corner.
gosh.
That's just
She said, get that
slapped
out
out
of
of the
here.
air.
Bow.
Went straight into the bleachers. That one had no chance. Yeah, Richardson with that play again on defense. Wayne's going to get it in. Three-pointer is just going to airball. And it's going to go out of bounds. Possession's going to go to the Lady Vikes. Now Richardson taking it out on the baseline for Huntington. Gets it into Wilson. Right now, back to Richardson in the corner. Wayne trying to trap and force some turnovers here. And that's going to be out off Grog. So Wayne going to take it out of bounds in the corner here. They're going to get it into Irons. Irons passing it back to Tyree. Floater, no good. Rebounded by D. Haven. So now it's going to head the other direction. Huntington North. Richardson, D. Haven post. Hook shot's no good. And there's going to be a scramble for the ball here. Got two Lady Vikes and two Generals hopping on the ball. And yeah, you're totally right. There's been a lot of jump balls here in the opening 5 minutes. Yeah. So out of bounds now for the Lady Vikes. Wilson taking it out.
Amara Tyree getting subbed out in for
Right with a three-pointer. Amazing shot there. There's nothing but net on that one. And now Lady Vikes holding a 10-3 lead. 2:53 to go in the quarter. And then Reich just smacking that one out of bounds. Wayne having no chance on the out-of-bounds play. Get another chance, though. They're going to get it in.
Ooh.
Lady Vikes, yeah, Richardson getting in front of.
That was a good hustle play right there.
Yeah, King trying to get some speed heading to the basket, but then Richardson just getting in front of her and stealing that ball.
It was a good hustle play.
Wayne's going to get it into King. Over to Calhoun.
Again, forcing it out of bounds.
Yeah, they try to rifle and force that pass over to King.
That's our ball. It's a turnover on the Generals right there.
Yeah, so they're going to turn it over, heading out of bounds. Wilson now with it. Huntington North ball. Gets it over to Jackie Elligan, her first minutes of the night. And D-Haven shot's no good. Rebounded by the Generals.
Passing it out of bounds again.
They're not good on those passes, man. Wayne Generals being very inaccurate. Yeah, they're just, the balls are going all over the place.
They seem too fast scrambling for points, and it's just, you make those mistakes. You're trying not to make mistakes, which makes you.
They're already in a 7-point deficit first quarter. So yeah, I think you're totally right in that they're trying to score, but they're not really going through
they're
the
trying
motions.
to double. They're trying to double on the zones, causing scrambles, and
yeah, another jump ball here, and that
timeout
was going to be a jump ball, and then yeah, for Wayne, Coach Lawyer Smith calling a timeout,
getting those Generals back together.
Yeah, he's got to save the possession there. That's a good coaching move, obviously. But, yeah, just got to regroup a little bit, talk some things over. They find themselves in a 7-point hole already. For the Lady Vikes, I think Coach Andrews is just telling the team, keep doing what you're doing. Obviously, the game plan, they're executing it well. It's working. And they're starting off pretty hot here tonight. Falling into 16-0 hole against East Noble in the first quarter last week. Already up by 7 points. 2 minutes to play in the quarter. I say just keep it rolling. Just, make sure you're not turning the ball over and making those shots at the line.
Ella Doyle subbing in here for the Vikes.
Yeah, getting her first minutes of the night. Yeah, now we got Richardson, Ella Doyle, Reich, and Wilson on the floor for Huntington North. Passing it down to Bryant. Wayne passing it around the arc, gonna get it in the post, and then Calhoun with the layup there. Excuse me. Gonna be good. Now it's a 10-5 game. 1:44 to play in the quarter. Passing it over to Wilson. Wilson driving to the rim. General's getting a hand on the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds off Richardson. So this will be
Haley Doyle
General's
coming
ball.
in for Addie Richardson now. So we got the Doyle twins out there at the same time. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, both Doyle sisters. Wayne ball here again.
Ooh.
Doyle there with a good play.
Looks like she could play flag football there.
Yeah, she almost caught that, like, straight out of the air. But it's out off of her, so this is going to stay with the Generals. Another chance to score. Atkinson over to King. They're just kind of running the same offense, just passing it around, trying to attack these matchups to the best of their ability here.
And it looks like Wayne isn't even trying to beat the zone. They're just moving up and down to the corner to the wing, to the corner to the wing.
Yeah, they're really just kind of moving. They're not really putting a ton of presence in the post.
Yeah, they're just passing it wing to the top, corner, wing, back to the top.
Yeah, Calhoun's in the post, but it's covered pretty well because of the zone that the Lady Vikes are in. They're switching good. Shot, no good. Off the side of the rim, and Wilson going to rebound it. Calhoun trying to steal it, but she can't get it. Reich over to Richardson, and then Doyle. Doyle back to Ellett with the three off the side of the rim, rebounded by herself.
And that's the third jump ball of the first period.
Yeah, 36 seconds to go, and then Richardson and Grog going to head back into the game for the Lady Vikes for Ella Doyle and then Lucy Reich heading to the bench. Generals ball.
Ooh.
They have 31 seconds, so let's see if they can get a score before the end of the quarter. Irons taking it to the rim.
And Irons has been going to the rack lately. She hasn't been getting anything to fall yet, but she keeps getting those fouls. I mean, we might be in foul trouble here in the second quarter.
Yeah, she gets the foul drawn, but can't get that shot to fall. So she's going to go to the line. Help get the Generals some points here with 26 to go in the first. Seconds, that is.
She is 1 for 2. Now,
1 for 3.
33% from the free throw isn't very good, but hey.
Yeah, I think the Lady Vikes, honestly, from the line, they're probably a 50 or 60% team. You know, that's a number that you want, you know, probably in the 70s somewhere, 80%. Yeah. So definitely, you know, a way I think the Lady Vikes could definitely improve. And we saw that against East Noble again, missing a lot of those free throws. And
0 for 2 that time.
Irons not making that one either. So it's going to remain a 10-5 game. Lady Vikes, 19 seconds to score before the end of the period.
Well, that's a strong pass.
Corner to Grog.
Oh.
Inside to Richardson. Physical play, and a foul is going to get called.
There's a reaching foul right there.
Generals now heading into the bonus. That's the 5th foul of the quarter for them, and that's going to be on Maria King, number 3, her 2nd foul. Richardson at the line. Free throw, number 1. No good. Off the back of the rim. Elwood into the game for Reich for Huntington North. And then Richardson now back at the line for the Lady Vikes.
Looks like they're rotating.
Yeah, a little bit of a pause here in the game.
Oh, did they just forego the free throw?
Yeah, they did. There's going to be no second free throw. Yeah, that's very uncommon. Generals now getting possession. They got 9 seconds to make something happen here.
Irons.
Oh,
layup
is going to get something happen.
Oh,
and
fast break.
Grog does not enough time to get the shot. So that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter with the Lady Vikes holding a 10-7 lead over the Wayne Generals. And I just think, start off hot. We're up 10-3, and then Wayne scoring 4 points in a row essentially to make it a 10-7 game now. So a one-score game. So I think the Lady Vikes, just got to keep the foot on the gas and play more consistently. It's kind of the same thing we've been saying all season. Make more of those free throws, play good defense, and just take care of the ball, turn it over less. Let's play overall fundamental complementary basketball, and this should be a win.
I definitely think it's going to be the small things that dictate which team wins here tonight for sure.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think, it's just going to be who's making their free throws is going to be crucial first, because both teams have not been great from the line all season, and especially not tonight. And then I think, whoever wins the turnover battle, that's going to go a big way as well. It's just, like you said, little things, and like I said, just fundamental complementary basketball. You just got to help yourself on both ends of the floor in all three phases, not turn the ball over in transition either, because Wayne has shown that they're fast and athletic, but the Lady Vikes have that size advantage.
Lady Vikes ball here to start the second.
Yeah, Wilson taking it off the bat over to Reich.
They're going to go down there.
And Reich on the wing again, passing it over to Richardson. Richardson's layup no good.
Straight up got that board. Another jump ball here.
Jump ball again. I believe that's the fourth. Yeah. And possession's going to go to Wayne now. Akison taking it out of bounds for the Generals into Irons. Wayne now going down the floor. Irons three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Reich.
Irons shot that right off the back iron. Get it.
And getting that pass in with one hand for the Huntington North. It's Richardson. Richardson, D-Haven. Goes to the rim. Can't get the shot. Clean look there. And travel.
Vikes ball.
Yeah, so it's going to stay here. Another chance to score and extend this three-point lead here. 7:17 to play in the quarter. And Wilson getting it in. Layup. Nice one off the glass.
Good take.
12-7 now. 7:10 to play in the second.
Another scramble.
Yeah, another jump ball.
We haven't had one. We haven't had two. We haven't had three. We haven't had four. But we have had 5 jump balls already. I think that is insane. I think that's
a lot of struggles, a lot of turnovers already. Just kind of sloppy, slow-paced basketball here.
And it's our ball again after we just scored, so that's pretty neat.
And getting another chance to pack those points on, help swing the momentum in our direction. Grog over to D-Haven, back to Grog.
To the corner.
Grog to Richardson, three-pointer. Man, that just swished it just like a laser.
That puts
Great
the lead up
shot.
to 8 points. Another turnover. Oh,
now it's 15-7. So, yeah, like I said, 8-point deficit for the Generals. Lady Vikes lead 15-7. Got 6:46 to play until halftime. And Wayne now taking it out of bounds.
Some strong defensive momentum here for sure. Again, tipping it out of bounds.
Yeah, on the right by their sideline, the Generals, Devi Irons taking it out for them. And now Irons with it yet again. Guarded by Wilson, over to Bryant.
You watch that wing there.
Passing it around. Lady Vikes still in
another
zone.
steal.
Richardson with another one. She's been averaging 3 steals a game. So, yeah, another one for her.
That's her second.
Showing that good defensive impact. And that's after, as well, that really awesome blocked 3 she had in the first quarter, just denying Wayne the opportunity on that play. And almost stealing it again there out of midair.
It's going to be fouling Kendall D-Haven. Looks like Jacqueline Ellitt's coming in for Kendall D-Haven after that foul.
Yeah, D-Haven heading to the bench. Coach Andrews just getting the team in order here on this possession against Wayne, setting up that defense. King with it over to Irons. Irons passing it back over to
fast break.
Bryant. Yeah, Richardson speed.
Hey,
and goes to the rim, is going to make it, banking it off the glass. Good play there. So now Lady Vikes up 17-7 with 5:38 to play in the quarter.
Irons taking it out a Euro step. It's kind of a funky Euro step. But
Yeah, Euro step.
they're just going to Addison again.
Going
Taking
back.
it to the rack.
Yeah, dragging the defender with her.
Oh, and Irons takes it this time.
Irons with a good play. Irons head to the rim, banks it off. So Wayne responding to that run by the Lady Vikes. Now it's a 17-9 game. 5 minutes to go. Ellett over to Richardson. Richardson heads into the paint.
And another
shot's
basket.
Good, yeah. It's a good one. Now it's 19-9. 10-point lead again for the Lady Vikes. 5 minutes to play in the quarter. Passing it over to Bryant.
Another steal for the Vikes.
Now Richardson with it again.
2-on-1 opportunity here.
Richardson.
Passing it out, passing it again.
Buckets. Scores again.
Buckets, 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 buckets.
So yeah, Lady Vikes on a roll. Now with a 12-point lead. 21.
We're on an 11-2
Lady Vikes.
11-2 run.
11-2 run. Yeah, I wasn't really counting, that specifically, but that's good that you were. Yeah, great run. Now a 21-9 lead. So leading by 12 points, 4:43 to play before halftime. Just great swing in the direction of the Lady Vikes. Showing a great second quarter here. I think, they've just been playing with some speed and intensity, playing good defense and not turning the ball over, doing all the things that we said at the break between quarters that, would help. Little things are going to determine a win. I think we're just seeing a little bit of that here in the second quarter.
For sure. I mean, honestly, I thought Wayne was going to be a little more athletic, but Huntington is definitely more athletic and making most of our turnover opportunities. I mean, we got like 3 steals just now, fast breaks. I mean, it's all adding up. Now it's 21. Vikings up 21-9.
Yeah, I don't know if we're necessarily more athletic. We're just showing that we got more skill, and we're playing with more of a motor tonight.
Richardson is being more athletic. I mean,
Richardson, is just showing off some really great athleticism here tonight. And same with Reich, but yeah, we're just I think playing with more intensity and really making this game, making them work for everything and every inch of the court.
And Claire Schaefer and Kendall DeHaven are back in the game. Oh, Lucy Wright is also back in the game.
And Tyree now taking it out for the Generals. Getting it in. Guarded by 2 Lady Vikes, passing it back over to Tyree. Generals with the 3-pointer. In and out. They're going to get the rebound, though.
Ooh, another steal. Right, Wilson.
Wilson spinning around.
Bucket.
Making it off the top of the square on the glass. Now 23-9 lead for Huntington North. 4:15 to play. Wilson guarding King, and Wayne just passing around again. Not putting many people in the post. Only 2 players down there.
Irons shoots it.
Irons no good. Fighting for the rebound. Yeah, that's out of bounds off Tyree, so it's going to be Lady Vikes ball. And now Doyle, that is
Winter is in now.
Haley Doyle taking the out for Huntington North, gets it over to Wilson.
It's Addison Winter.
Yeah, Winter getting her first minutes of the night here. Ooh. And yeah, Wayne trying to fight and make a play there on defense. Can't get it. Goes out of bounds.
A little scuffle over there.
And Wilson now taking it out. Gets it into Reich. Reich passing it over to Winter. Wilson. And another struggle for the ball. Jump ball.
I'm predicting there's going to be a 6-7 jump balls here in the second quarter.
I don't know. We could honestly get to 8 at this rate. We got 3:33 to go. But I don't know. There could be 6 or 7.
Could be 6 or 7 jump balls.
Could be. Down in the post, Schaefer gets it off to Winter. Winter fighting, and
General's ball right there.
Yeah, General's getting it, using some more strength to kind of wrestle that ball away from Winter.
Irons has been like the focal person on this offense, and just getting double team right now, and almost another. And guess what? We got
jump ball again.
7th jump ball.
It's been a struggle to maintain possession here tonight. Possession for both teams.
For sure.
And the Generals getting it into King.
Just
King over to Tyree. Guarded by Wilson again. And going to pass it back over to Calhoun. Passing around the arc. Only one player on the block here, so they're doing kind of a 4-out, 1-in.
And she
bangs that one in. 23-12 now. Lady Vikes still leading. 2:47 to play, and Coach Andrews looking pretty frustrated now.
Yeah, it looks like we're having a little crash out over there.
Yeah, he's going to be calling the timeout and, just regroup, talk some things over. I don't think he's liking the defensive looks they're throwing at Wayne. And
I mean, we just got to guard Iron for real. I mean, she has pretty much all their points.
Yeah, Irons has been rolling all night. She been just on a roll for them, and they scored their first 2 points in a while after Huntington North went on a 13-2 run. So now it's like I said, 23-12 game, still an 11-point lead for the Lady Vikes. They just need to, keep this up and keep their foot on the gas and not let up. And now Doyle getting it into Reich over to Wilson. Wilson over to Winter. Reich and Winter again inside to Richardson. Letting it rip. Reich bangs the 3 in. And whatever they talked over in that timeout must have worked. Whatever play they wrote up, because now the Lady Vikes up 26-12, 2:20 to play in the quarter. Richardson stealing that one out of the hands of Tyree, but it's going to be out off of her. So it's staying here with the Generals. Ruby Grog heading back into the game for Huntington North.
Claire Schaefer.
Generals now. Into the rims, stopped up by three defenders.
Again.
Irons with another three-pointer.
Irons is having a night for herself. Maybe not the team itself, but Irons, she's playing pretty good.
Playing great, and it's going to cut the lead to 11. Lady Vikes still leading, but now it's 26-15. 2 minutes on the dot to play. Wilson over to Winter, back to Winter. Passing around, letting it rip, three-pointer, bounces, doesn't bounce in, however, that's Reich with the shot again, so it's going to be Wayne Ball yet again.
Do they call it out of bounds if it hits the top, like that?
If it hits the top of the backboard, it's counted out. They're
if it goes, but if it goes in, isn't it points, right?
I mean, if it goes in, no matter what, I think it's a score, and that's going to be the 8th jump ball that we were just talking about.
Hey, why is 6 or 7?
Why?
Because 7, 8, 9.
I should have known that one. I wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking. I was watching basketball, man.
I'm sorry. I had a little dad.
Nah, you're good.
Be a dad jokester when I grow up.
Reich over to Winter. Wilson passing it cross court. Reich letting it rip again. Three-pointer off the side of the rim.
Is there going to be a 9? Oh, a travel.
So somebody must have got possession, and then I guess they pivoted, moved their pivot foot.
Well, Calhoun she had the ball, but if you are on your back and you move, like, your feet, it's a travel.
Grog, three-pointer, is airballing it. I don't know what was going on with that shot
Irons
there.
loses her footing.
Irons losing it. Winter gets it.
Might need to
almost
hurry up
loses
for
it
the
again.
fast break opportunity.
1:11 to play. Richardson heads to the rim. No shot there.
Now Generals
passing it back.
Travel
again. I think there's been like 4 travels in this first half as well. A lot of just kind of sloppy play.
Do you think we're going to get 6 or 7 travels?
I don't know. We might get there. We got a minute.
We do got a minute. Anything can happen in a minute.
Wilson with it now. Hopefully she won't travel. Over to Winter. Reich passing it back to Wilson. Passing around the arc, trying to burn this clock. 43 seconds. Wilson.
Oh, right.
And that
back
pass
out to Lucy.
denied by Tyree, but Lady Vikes going to pick it back up.
What a shot. by
Right,
Lucy
going over a
Wright.
defender and swishing the shot. Yeah, you're totally right. 28-15 now. 13-point lead for Huntington North. 23 seconds. Generals trying to score. Bryant over to Tyree.
And another
stolen by
steal.
Richardson.
Third
She's heading the
steal
other
tonight.
way. Some speed.
And she
Goes
gets
to the
knocked
rim,
out.
but no shot. Will get fouled, however.
Richardson looking for a foul there, but it looks like all ball to me from up here.
It did look like a lot of ball. I mean, a good defense played by the Generals. And
For sure.
Haley Doyle heading into the game for the Lady Vikes. Richardson heading to the bench. 2 fouls for the Lady Vikes on the quarter. Gonna get it into Reich. Reich passing it over to Doyle. 3 seconds. Doyle. Reich gonna have to take this shot.
Oh my
Yes.
God!
Beater again.
What a buzzer beater! What
She
a
just got
buzzer beater!
She just got another one. She just had one the last game against East Noble. She had one versus Bishop Lures.
Jeez, that was
And then
tough.
again here tonight, great shot, giving the Lady Vikes a 31-15 lead heading into halftime. Just a great first half of basketball. And then that buzzer beater capping it all off,
Oh my gosh. that was
swinging the momentum in the Lady Vikes direction heading into halftime. So, I mean, if I'm being honest, this is going to be very tough for the Generals to come back from. So you're looking at a 16-point hole at halftime, and then that amazing shot to cap it all off. So, CJ, I'm just going to ask you, what do you think the Generals, if you're looking at it from their point of view, what do you think they need to clean up on going into the second half mainly?
I mean, I think they definitely need to clean up the turnovers. They need to clean up the not so good shot selection. I mean, there's a lot of
Definitely.
things adding up here for sure. The fouls, the jump balls, the steals. I mean, it's all adding up, and you can see by the scoreboard.
I just think it's not rushing the offense. It's letting the shots and the good looks come to them. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you said, definitely. And, you know, in transition, just taking care of the ball. Lady Vikes, I think that's where a lot of those jump balls have come in those sort of scuffles is in transition, just sloppy play. So I think for both teams, you know, it's just good defense, good shot selection, not turn it over. Just, again, complimentary basketball. But the Lady Vikes tonight beating Wayne in all 3 phases. They're forcing stuff in transition, forcing turnovers, you know, really countering Wayne with some speed and high energy in transition.
For sure.
They're swarming them on defense. They're blocking shots. They're stealing the ball. Richardson doing a great job in that effort. And then on offense, Lady Vikes just making a lot of shots, not fouling a lot on either end of the floor, and they're just, you know, helping each other out at the end of the night.
I think we got this one in the bag for sure.
I do think we have this one in the bag. It should be a great win for Huntington North. And just for the Generals, I think, you know, Irons just having a great performance here tonight. They just can't let that go to waste. You know, they need more support for her from the rest of their roster, but they're not getting it so far through this first half of play. And we're going to be back after this week's episode of Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. You're listening to Huntington North Lady Viking Basketball on 91.9 WVSH, brought to you by Wise Guys and Bippis State Bank.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Hey, welcome into the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA. That's Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Paul, hope you had a great New Year. Happy New Year to you. And you just got back from what was a pretty cool trip. You were watching the Hoosiers out in Pasadena at the Rose Bowl, and you ended up meeting with a lot of your counterparts from out west around the country, people that do the same job as you in their respective states. So first of all, how was the trip? The game obviously was fantastic, but how was meeting and talking with all your colleagues?
Well, first of all, congratulations to the Hoosiers. I mean, it was it was really phenomenal to be able to go to the Rose Bowl as an Indiana University fan of that day and be able to watch the Hoosiers play and play well. They did. And so it was incredible, the number of Indiana people who made the trek to Pasadena to watch the Hoosiers. And I'm sure there will be a lot of people will be doing the same thing on Friday with the Peach Bowl. But yeah, congrats to the Hoosiers. It was phenomenal. But yeah, the other phase of that is we meet annually, a couple of times a year, actually. All the people who do my job from around the country come together, and we meet and just kind of a lot of things. One, we want to learn from each other as what's going on across the country in education-based athletics. But part of it is we also want to see what trends are happening, and obviously with the we don't need to sugarcoat this, but with what's going on in the NCAA around the transfer portal and those things, that is certainly influencing education-based athletics across the country in the high school space also. And so a lot of discussion around that, and that's up for much debate. There are a lot of people that say, let it be as it is and let parents make a choice and let people go where they want to go. But that then brings the next conversation around super teams and teams that live in large metropolitan areas with huge numbers has a significant effect. And so every state is working through what that looks like in a system that supports education first. And I would argue that sometimes I long for the day when I turn into a broadcast and at the collegiate level, and they talk about the graduation rate of the university and the students that are graduating, because we know the vast majority of these kids are only going to play sport for a short period of time, and the lessons that they learn through an education-based system then carry them through the rest of their life. And I hope we never lose that, and that's what we're really striving at the high school level to make sure that we protect.
That's great stuff. Paul Neidig's with us. This is the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King. Friday night, the 9th, some high school basketball games are going to be postponed and played other days because of the Hoosiers' upcoming matchup in the college football playoff against Oregon. Of course, that's a rematch. Paul, we got about a minute here, though. You guys at the IHSAA getting set for a very busy start to the year. It's kind of like the new year passes and you guys get right back to it. Girls wrestling regionals coming up here soon, and then it's just a string of tournaments that are going to start right after that.
Yeah, we're excited about that. We're prepared for that, and we will continue to prep here in the office for those tournaments. But yeah, girls wrestling started with sectional as the new year turned, January 2nd. And then we're certainly on our second year of girls wrestling, so we'll have that regional this weekend, and then followed shortly by the state championship, and we're excited about that. But a whole host of things come to us in February: gymnastics, girls basketball, boys and girls swimming, and then we turn the corner into March and springtime. The boys tournament begins, and so we're ready for that. And at the same time, we're thinking about spring also. So it's just a continual cycle for us to get ready for each tournament. So if our fans need to get out there and watch their local teams play, because there's nothing better than a high school sporting event.
Those girls' regional wrestling spots: Plymouth, Kokomo, Muncie Central, and Bloomington South. Paul, always appreciate the timing, and Happy New Year. Glad you had a safe trip, and we'll talk to you again soon.
We'll talk to you soon, Brendan.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
And we're back following that break, listening to Commissioner's Corner with Paul Neidig, IHSAA Commissioner. And we got some halftime stats for you. So starting with the visiting team, the Wayne Generals. Irons coming in here with 13 points, and then Calhoun with 2. So Irons just dominating the touches and the possession and the offensive workload for Wayne, scoring 13 of their 15 points for the half. And CJ is going to be bringing those stats for the Lady Vikings for you here.
And the Lady Vikes, starting off strong here, we got Addie Richardson with 13 points. Straight up, she has been dominating. And then Lucy Rye here, right behind her with 11 points. And Kendall DeHaven and Riley Wilson, 4 and 2 points. So Gonna see if Ruby Grog can get some action here, and Haley and Ella Doyle can get some action here. Maybe even Addison Winter and Claire Schaefer while we're at it.
Yeah, I think Grog really could use some, shots. She's really been, missing those shots. Make it going for some of those threes.
We got a lot of fast break points, though. I mean,
we've gotten a lot of, Richardson especially contributing on those fast breaks. But I think Grog, she really just needs to, lock into the shots a little bit and just, be confident she's going to make them. I think she kind of, loses confidence in her shot a little bit occasionally. But, she's been making them at a good clip. She made quite a few against East Noble. She had 21 points against Noblesville a few weeks ago. So she just really needs to, make some more of those shots and, a great offensive performance for her alongside what the Lady Vikes have done so far tonight. I think would just, totally seal the deal for this one for Huntington North. And, time's winding down on halftime. Teams taking the floor again here to start the second half.
But 31 points and a half for girls basketball, I mean, that's good basketball for sure.
That's 62 a game. That'd be one of the highest scoring games of the season for the Lady Vikes. So, yeah, they got to 70 against Lures. So, yeah, 31 points, great half of basketball. You're totally right. And King taking it out of half for the Generals now. Over to Tyree. Back over to King. King back to Akeson. There's passing it around. They're being very methodical on offense yet again to open this one. And the Lady Vikes continue to cover those gaps with that zone.
Iron's taking it back up again. Who passes it? Gets the foul.
Foul called.
That's Calhoun. She has 2 points. Irons has the rest.
Yeah, all of the other 13.
It's been a 2-1 show here so far.
Yeah, and it will remain that way. Calhoun taking it to the line, looking to add to her 2 points so far. And first shot's up, and that one's going to be good. So now it's a 31-16 game. Calhoun with 3 points now. 7:31 to play.
Still 15-point lead.
Calhoun back in the line.
Okay, I'm not trying to get sidetracked here, but do you think Wayne's coach looks like a football player?
I mean, he's big, and he's bulky. I mean, he kind of looks like he might have been like a D lineman for sure.
I asked him after the game. When Irons gets the steal.
Irons. And the other way, pass a good pass, and they're going to make that one.
And that's the third person to score for the Generals tonight, and that is Brilliant King.
Pretty happy about that one, and now Wilson with it, passing it over to Reich. Back to Wilson. Lady Vikes looking to get scoring here again. Reich,
that's on money.
That
darn.
one's right on. Yeah, you're right.
Bullseye.
15-point lead again now. Now Reich playing some tough defense here, but
it's Lucy Wright at 14 points tonight.
Yeah, Lady Vikes up 34-19, a 15-point lead. And stealing it is Wilson. Wilson now taking it the other way for Huntington North. Over to Grog.
Out on the Generals.
And out off the Generals, that's Akeson.
Subbed in now for the Generals, number 2.
Mariah Bryant. Yeah, and Wilson on the baseline for Huntington North. Out of bounds play coming here. Grog.
Ooh.
Loses it.
Again. And that is the 9th or 10th?
Ninth, I believe.
Ninth,
yeah, jump ball there. Jump ball yet again.
Is there a record for most jump balls in a high school basketball game?
I don't know if it's tracked. I mean, I'm not sure on what the record would be. And now Richardson with it again. Travel called. Going to head the other way now for Huntington North. General's taking it out of bounds. It's Tyree. Tyree getting it into Irons. Over to King. Wilson now breaking things up. But it's going to be out off of her. So now it's going to stay here. Wayne Ball.
I just try to look it up, and it doesn't really say they have a official record for jump balls. So maybe we can make a statement and give this the official record.
Maybe it's an Indiana record. I'm not sure. And officials blown a whistle here, signaling possession to remain with Wayne. So it's Tyree taking it out for Huntington North.
Ooh, Irons on that corner. Looking like she wanted to shoot it. Looking to pass now. Ooh.
Into the rim.
That looked like she doesn't turn knee there, maybe.
That one was tough. Second foul of the quarter for the Lady Vikes.
And that's their best player, too, so you already know they're screwed if they don't have her.
Yeah, you don't want your best player hurt.
Ooh, and Tyree
Corner
shoots
three.
Oh,
almost bounces in, but it's going to be no good. And Lady Vikes getting it off to Reich, but that's not before Coach Andrews calling a timeout to save the possession here. 30-second timeout. And we're just going to talk some things over here. He's saving that possession. Obviously, I think he wants to, drop some plays, kind of get the offense running a little bit smoother with, I think, the North, still scoring after halftime, but not at the same rate maybe that they were before the buzzer. And
I wonder what's going on in that general's huddle over there. It looks pretty quiet.
Yeah, they're really just talking things over, trying to listen to the coaches. I mean, they're not Coach LB, he's not really firing them up much or, getting them to fight this Lady Vikings attack. So I just think, they're probably just talking some things over and seeing what they need to work on. Get some more scoring going here. They're in a 15-point hole, 5 minutes to play in the third. Got to score the ball more and not make turnovers.
Ooh, long shot.
Long pass.
Quarterback
Passing
right
it into Grog. And then Grog is kind of getting harassed by 4 Generals defenders. It's a 4-on-1. Now Generals taking it. Tyree heading to the rim. Gets the and one. So now
that was a very risky play. And as you can see, that risk factor definitely played a part in that possession there for the Vikings.
Well, it's going to be a layup, but Richardson's second foul.
Off her face just now.
They're not calling an and one. They're taking it out of bounds. They're going to get it in. Akison with it. Passing it to Bryant. Bryant over to Akison again.
Out of her hands, like
Winner with it. Winner passing it over to Reich. It's Richard Grog.
There you go.
Richardson with it now. Back to Grog. Corner.
Like
Gets that one. First shot of the night for her. Her first 3 points. It's now 37-19 lead for Huntington North. Gets it into Tyree. Wayne with it now. Back over
and
to
another
Tyree.
Steal for the Vikings.
Richardson
again.
With
her 4th steal of the night.
Over
and Winter gets her first buckets as well.
Now Akison now gets it into Tyree.
Oh,
that one's
Vikings
no
ball.
good.
Another turnover for the Generals.
Yeah,
like
Vikes have it out of bounds. 4:40 to play. And we're looking at a 39-19 game, 20-point lead for Huntington North.
Good quick math there, Lucas.
Yeah. Richardson getting it into Wilson and then over to Winter. Back to Wilson. Winter again on the wing. Trying to attack a little bit. Passing to Grog. Richardson fouled. Driving through the contact and trying to finish, but we'll get the shot off before the whistle's blown. Taking it out now. Got Wilson for the Lady Vikes. Getting into Reich. Over to Richardson.
Oh, a steal for the Generals. Fast break opportunity. And she completely missed.
It doesn't get that one at all to go. Over to Grog.
Ooh, she falls.
Grog falls.
Is that a travel? That is a travel.
General is now going to take possession as a result. And no, they're going to save the travel because they're going to, I guess the refs are going to deduct that Coach Andrews did blow the whistle to get that timeout in before she kind of lost control there. So it's going to save the possession for Huntington North. They're going to go to the sideline and get a chance to talk some things over, maybe draw up a play and, add a score here. So 39-19, 4:11 to play in the third.
Honestly,
And
if I was a cheerleader, I would be so scared to be a flyer. Look at them, like, that's like 5 feet up off the air, and your hands are in somebody else's hands. Your life is in somebody else's hands.
I mean, I wouldn't, in that situation, I wouldn't really want to trust. I'd want to have a lot of trust in the people under me, and
I mean, when you got somebody like Hunter Meyer and you're just on their shoulders, I mean, that's not a big deal. But in the air like that, you see that? It's like acrobatic. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, it just depends on who it is. If I'm, weighing 180 pounds, I'm in the air and, a bunch of skinny girls or under me or something, I mean, that'd be scary.
Well.
You'd have to have the guys, holding you up.
Did you know we got 2 D1 men cheerleaders for Vikings?
Yeah, we do. Alex and Hunter.
Alex is going to Purdue and Hunter is going to Bowling Green. That's pretty cool.
And then Wilson gets it into Winner over to Richardson on the right wing. Passing around. Grog attacking. Pivots out. Reich driving in back to Wilson. And just passing around, being methodical in their point of attack here, Lady Vikes. Wilson again. Over to Winner. Winner spins around, shot off the side of the rim. Richardson goes for the layup, can't get it. And now General's ball. Irons getting it out, getting that one. Passing it over to the corner, Tyree. Shot's no good. Lady Vikes going for the rebound.
We gotta try to save it.
In their fight, they're gonna get the ball out of bounds. So it's gonna stay here, General's ball.
Kendall Dehaven coming in for Ruby Grog.
The Generals have it out of bounds. They're gonna get it into Irons.
What a strong board right there, the Vikings. Richardson taking it
over to Richardson. Richardson
there and accidentally passes it to the General's person. Irons gets the foul. Hoping she misses her free throws, hoping.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't been playing great from the line here tonight.
She is 1 from 4. 1 from 4 free throw line.
See how Irons at the line. She is going to shoot these. Hopefully help cut into that lead if you're Wayne. So the first one's going to be no good off the back of the rim.
Off the back iron. For iron, you get it.
Yeah, I do get it. And Reich heading to the bench for Huntington North. That is Haley Doyle coming in for them. Iron second free throw. That one will just go straight to the net.
40% from the free throw line tonight.
19-point lead for Huntington North. Winner passing it over to Wilson.
That was close. Her foot did hit the half court mark.
So. Yeah, over and back. General's ball here now.
Backcourt violation for the Vikings. We have Tyree passing it in. Do you think Tyree will ever play like Tyrese Halliburton, though?
Probably not, based on what we've seen here tonight, if I'm being honest.
I mean, especially
after that play, that was not a good. Was that even a shot or was that a pass? I couldn't even tell.
I think that was a lag. I think her internet ran out right there on that shot.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, she is now taking it out of bounds for the Generals.
And Irons, easy
bucket. Yeah, easy bucket.
That was a good play right
Richardson gets it into Wilson. Wilson dribbling into her right. Passing it over to Ellett. Over to Doyle now. Wilson again. Doyle. Back to Wilson. Rim. Gets the layup. Easy.
Wayne's coach was just screaming for help, and they sure do need it after that bucket.
Yeah, scream for them to help. Yeah, I mean, they need to help themselves on defense. Buckets like that aren't going to get him any closer into this game. And then
Another
Richardson deflecting that pass again, playing some tough defense.
Huntington North does have a flag football team. I mean, if you're willing to recruit a DB, you might want Addison Richardson as your DB, honestly.
She'd be pretty good. She's been, flying through the air here tonight. And number 2, Bryant heading to the rim for Wayne.
And Irons.
So good, but Irons, going to add to her scoring total, get it back up for the Generals. Now Wilson with it for the Lady Vikes. Guarded by King.
Oh, a little mishap
and pass it over to Reich. Yeah,
Irons is doing literally everything for this team. I don't know if that was an illegal screen there. It might have been, honestly.
Into the rim, no shot there. That was just a bad shot.
And another steal for the Vikings.
DeHaven with it.
Another steal for the Generals.
Playing some sloppy basketball here.
Yeah,
both teams on all 3 phases.
Definitely need to slow down.
1:16 to play in the quarter.
What?
And foul call.
Controversial call. If you're from up here, controversial call for sure. Looked like she just wanted to rip it out of her hands, all ball, but
it looked like a lot of ball. I mean, I didn't really see, means to call the foul there, but evidently the officials did.
I mean, this is Indiana basketball. I mean,
it's going to send Calhoun to the line.
Let's see what we can do here.
First one's going to be good, so now it's a 41-25
I will say,
game.
Calhoun has been making her free throws tonight.
She's been about the only player for the Generals making them. They have not been a great team from the line here tonight. Lady Vikes haven't been great on the season either.
And I think we just had commentator streaks, which is a good thing.
Over to Doyle.
Okay.
Wilson.
Ooh, nice backdoor.
Oh, I can't get that layup. That was an easy shot. Good look. Clean look. Over to Tyree.
Tyree just flops.
Yeah, DeHaven was straight up.
It looked like it hit off her hand right there, but she got to crash out. Crowd's talking very, very spooky.
And Tyree not taking it out for the Generals. Tyree getting it in.
Another sloppy play here.
Bryant, fighting for the ball, getting another jump ball.
That is the 10th jump ball.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of sloppy basketball being played tonight.
10th jump ball is insane. I never thought I would say that, but I am.
It's a lot of jump balls. And now Wright gets it in to Wilson.
Another foul on the Generals.
And LB, coach for the Generals, just telling them to go low, defend well. He is fired up.
He looks like he's about to go suit up.
Gets it into Wilson. Inside Grog, and then foul whistle blown by the officials. 31 to play in the third quarter. And taking it out now is Wilson for Huntington North. Telling him to match up, and then Grog going for the layup, but she's going to get fouled.
What a sequence of fouls in the last 30 seconds. All right.
Almost continuous fouling. Yeah, you're right. And now a 41-25 game, just to recap you listeners. Haven't had a score check in a while. 30 seconds to play in the third. Grog, first free throw off the front of the rim, so it's going to be no good. So still a 41-25 game. Now heading back to Grog. That one is going to be good. So now it's a 42-25 game. Wayne now with a chance to score. They got 22 seconds to make something happen. It's Irons, number 4.
Ooh, just throws it up. And it's a little squabble. Jackie Ellett on a fast break here.
Ellett stopping, pivoting. Doyle three-pointer. That was nothing but net. 20-point lead now for Huntington North in 2 seconds. Wayne's got to get a shot off. Come on, shoot that ball. And they were actually surprisingly close, almost banking it off the glass. But it's going to bring us to the start of the fourth quarter. 45 Lady Vikes, 25 Wayne Generals. So it's another great quarter of basketball for the Lady Vikes.
Baby Viking over there for the next generations to come.
Yeah, a little kid there dressed up in the Viking suit, making some appearances the last few games. But yeah, just another great quarter for the Lady Vikes, 45-25.
And he is hyping the crowd up a lot.
I honestly think just for both teams, you got to keep cleaning up that keep cleaning things up. You know, you can't all those jump balls, fouls, turnovers. But obviously, Huntington North still leading the charge here, 20-point lead. They're really just continuing to really put their stamp on the game here tonight.
For sure.
I think, controlling the pace has been a big thing. They've been able to kind of, squeeze the Generals in transition and make them uncomfortable with that physical pressing and, defensive efforts from players like Richardson just really, attacking them and not just dropping back and letting, the play come to them. They're really inserting themselves and trying to stop the Generals, fighting them. Now team's taking the floor again to start the final 8 minutes of the action tonight. So fourth quarter is going to start with Generals possession here. And they're passing it. It is King with it. King dribbling, passing it outside to Tyree. Back to King.
Out to Iron.
Irons with it.
Tough shot. Puts it back up.
No good.
Is that a foul?
Yeah, that is going to be the first foul of the quarter. On the Lady Vikes, that one is on number 11, Kendall DeHaven, her fourth of the night. So she might get pulled here. That's fourth foul, is kind of pushing it. And Deve Iron's going to get that first free throw to go. So it's going to be a 45-26 game now. Huntington North leading. Second free throw, no good. Scores will remain just that, 45-26, 7:28 to play. Wilson now passing it in to Richardson.
Jump ball. What? Mid-air?
They're calling a jump ball even though she was stood up on the drive. I would say that was a foul.
Yeah, for sure a foul.
I mean, it looked like there was some contact there, some non-ball contact.
I mean, if they're living in slow motion, it's a jump ball, but this is not slow motion, so kind of controversial there. And she just throws
Wilson
it out of bounds.
Chucks it out of bounds.
I mean, some would say that's not the best pass to make, but
I mean, definitely not. Coach Andrews is definitely in agreement with us. He's not looking too happy about that one.
Constant turnover there for the Vikes. Even though
they
we
get
are
into
up,
Deve Irons.
we're going to want to beat better teams. I mean, those mistakes are definitely going to have to clear up as the season goes. And the Generals do the same thing. Like, they just did the same thing, which is crazy to me. I mean, both these teams are playing very similar. I mean, we do have more scorers on our team, but overall, turnover-wise and foul-wise, pretty similar.
You're completely right. I mean, they're both just playing sloppy basketball. They both just need to clean these things up and, just play more efficiently. They're just beating themselves, both teams. Just Lady Vikes, I think, more effort and talent is coming through. Doyle, three-pointer, going to bounce off the side of the rim, but whistle will be blown here. I think the officials are going to get the foul called. That is on Trinity Calhoun, number 33 for the Generals, her fourth foul of the night. So she's going to stay in the game, however. Passed into Richardson. Richardson heads to the rim, no good. Off the glass. Low post, it's Irons.
And one. I do believe.
Yeah, she gets the two, and then we'll get the extra shot at the free throw line. So second foul of the quarter for the Lady Vikes, and that one is on number 10, Lucy Wright, her second. So now Irons at the line, shoot some free throws, shoot one, will be good. So now it's going to be a 45-29 game. Vikings lead, 6:37 to play. And after Doyle doesn't see much open, can't get the pass off, Coach Andrews going to motion. Now Richardson taking it out of bounds for Huntington North. Richardson going to get it into Doyle.
Another jump ball.
Jump ball.
Generals again.
Generals
Getting
taking
the
it out
ball
of
from
bounds
another
again.
jump ball.
Addison Winter now heading back into the game for Huntington North. In Generals, it's number 4, Irons, taking it in.
Ooh, good
Blocked by
there.
D-Haven. Good to play. Back over to Irons.
In the face.
Three-pointer, no
Shot
good.
contest. And fast break for the Vikings.
Rebound by Richardson. She's heading the other way.
Another steal
Picked
for
off.
Irons.
Stolen by Irons again. Irons now taking it the other way.
Another
No
foul.
good.
I mean, yeah, this is a lot of fouls, a lot of turnovers, but we are still up by a lot of points.
Yeah, it's a 16-point lead, so 45-29, 6 minutes to play, and Irons looking to cut into that lead. So Irons' first free throw going to be good. And Grog heading into the game for D-Haven for Huntington North. Irons now back at the line. And that one's going to be good as well. So now it's 45-31, a 14-point lead. And Winter now heading the other way for the Lady Vikes.
And she just gets
Irons stealing the ball and then making the shot. So they get it into Wilson.
Iron making her defensive presence known right there. Trying to guard everybody, but
Wilson
does get the
and foul called. Irons getting a little sticky with the coverage on Wilson, and they're going to blow the whistle. So 5:48 to play now. Only a 12-point lead for the Lady Vikes. They're going to have to watch this one. They got to stay in control. Reich now out of bounds on the sideline. Gets it into Wilson. Wilson now dribbling. Switches hands. Down in the low post to Grug. Out to Winter.
Good shot
Winter
right there.
from the elbow. No good.
Even though it didn't go in, that was still very good shot.
Good shot selection, yeah.
For sure.
Now the Generals trying to score here. Irons passing it right wing. Shot. Left wing, excuse me. Rebounded by Richardson. They can't get that one to fall. And Richardson takes the other way. No good. Grog tries to put it back up. Also no good. They're going to get it out to Wilson. Wilson trying to set something up here. Pass it to Winter. Winter lets the three rip. No good again. Struggle for the ball. And
wide open layup for the Vikes. No
Grog
good.
fights for that ball. No foul call. No layup, no good.
Definitely a scramble over here, guys.
Yeah, speaking of sloppy basketball,
Three.
Grog three-pointer to
That's
cap.
good.
And that's a good end to that chaotic sequence.
For sure. I mean, we needed
48-33 lead now. Lady Vikes leading by 15. Great shot by Grog. I believe that's 6 points for her now on the night. So another good shot for her. And, yeah, 48-33 lead now. 4:42 to play in the game. I think if you're both teams, you got to clean up on those mistakes. That was just chaos that we just saw. They were just so chaotic. Teams scrambling for the ball. Defense is just collapsing. You can't be doing that. Can't be playing sloppy basketball. That's not how you win games. You win the games by playing like a well-oiled machine. But nonetheless, I guess the process isn't what matters. It's the end result. And Lady Vikes getting it done there, scoring on that one.
I think that was a very good way to get some momentum going for the Vikings for sure.
Yeah, just get the momentum going into the final home stretch of this game. 4:42 to play. You're leading by 15 points, firmly in control of this one. Just, play mistake-free basketball, and you'll have this. You're going to get it into Irons. And now Irons dribbling, guarded by Richardson, picking her up, taking her to the right.
Tipped up.
Passing it out, back to Irons. Three-pointer, just airballing it. It's not bad shot selection. It's just bad. It's poor execution.
For sure.
And over to Richardson. Foul called.
Definitely foul there.
Fourth of the night for the Generals. 3 for the Lady Vikes in contrast. And that one is on number 24, Zaire Akison. So her first of the night. And Wilson taking it out for Huntington North. Grog putting the layup in, banking it in. 50-33 now. That's the score. Lady Vikes up. 4 minutes to play tonight. Generals, Richardson gets screened, but she's going to steal it. Almost goes out of bounds, but picks it back up. Winner to Grog. Grog back to Richardson. Richardson goes for the layup. No good.
Rebound.
And fighting
Almost
for that
hits the
one.
ref in the face.
Almost hits the ref in the head.
I mean,
Just
that
like with some velocity, too. That one was kind of going at his head, just straight at him.
And he had a good reflexes there for sure.
Yeah, he kind of moved out of the way and then, grabbed the ball. So Tyree now taking it out of bounds, gets it into Bryant. Bryant picked up by Winner. Forcing her to her left. She's screened. Shot up, no good. And whistle blown. Another jump ball. That is 11.
And then the thing is, let's say jump ball. I don't know how to say jump ball finish, but that is a crazy stat.
Right out of bounds. Wilson now with it.
Take that. Oh.
And Calhoun not getting much daylight there. 3:30, all threes to play here. 3:33. And then the Generals have 33 points. That's kind of wild. Yeah, but 17.
3.
That's 5 threes.
And that's something the Generals do not have tonight. 5 3.
Oh, they definitely don't. They maybe have 2, but it's a 50-33 lead for the Lady Vikes, and then that's 2. That's going to help the Generals a little bit. 2 points there, making it a 50-35 game, and now Lady Vikes getting it over to Richardson. Richardson passing it to Grog.
It looked like she kind of just palmed the ball there to regain control, but good catch by Ruby.
Grog fouled on the block. Whistle blown. 5th foul of the night for Wayne, and that is the 5th also on number 33, Trinity Calhoun. And as a result, number 12, Malaya, number 32, Nevaeh A. Thomas getting her first minutes of the night for Wayne, with Calhoun sitting because she has 5 fouls. Grog now. First free throw in and out, almost making it.
Kind of rimming out there.
Yeah, and then Grog now back at the line trying to make it. Second one, no good. Rebounded by Richardson.
12. Oh. Foul?
And, yeah, I think that's going to be another foul.
Are we going to shoot free throws?
Got his fist up.
I think we are shooting.
And Richardson, heading to the line. Going to look to tack on more to the lead for the Lady Vikes, up 50-35. Richardson now. First free throw going to be good.
Couple bounces. You know what that reminded me of?
What?
When Kawhi Leonard won the Eastern Conference Finals against the 76ers a couple years ago.
I don't know about that. That was like 2 bounces. That was like 5, but
You're right.
and that one bounced again. That was some better bounces, honestly. And
Every time I see bounces like that, I just remember I was watching that game. Kawhi Leonard, corner 3 over Joel Embiid.
was a wild game, and he's been having a good season.
Yeah, he has. The
But,
the Clippers haven't, but he has for sure.
Yeah, Clippers need to trade Harden. Yeah, back to this game.
What do you think about the Pacers? You think they're gonna get AJ DeBanza?
They should. I mean, they should win the lottery. They are at the bottom of the East.
Yeah.
They I mean, I heard Tyrese Halliburton could be coming back, but
Before the season?
Lady Vikings basketball on Viking Radio 91.9 WVSH. Before we go, we'd like to thank the following sponsors one more time for making tonight's broadcast possible.
Bippus State Bank, First Federal Savings Bank, Hartberg Roth Garrett Halverstadt Law, Nove, Rich Roofing Systems, and Wise Guys Downtown.
Be sure to tune in all season long for the fast-paced action of Lady Vikings basketball on your Huntington North Sports Authority, Viking Radio 91.9 WVSH.